What's up guys, welcome to your 43rd Java tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to be building the rest of our program, and I'm going to be teaching you guys about something called composition. Now what composition means is that it means that a class, and this is the one we're going to be building today, instead of just variables and methods, it can also have references to other objects for other classes, and it could well, I'll show you guys what it means. So go ahead in our tune class. Again, in the last tutorial we built this PotPie class. In our tune class, just clear everything out, and we're gonna have two members for now. Go ahead and type private string, and this is a new one, name, and that's gonna be used just to store my name or something. And we're gonna also have a reference to another class, the PotPie class. So go ahead and type private PotPie and type birthday, since this program is just gonna output my name and the birthday, but it's gonna do it in a cool way. So now that we have two members of this class right here, we have a new name variable, and we have a reference to a PotPie object, or object. So let's go ahead and, well, let's use it. So the first thing we want to do is build our constructor. So this class is named Tuna, so we have to name our method Tuna, and that's constructor. What this constructor is going to take is two arguments. It's going to first take that string variable that we have, and we'll just name it the name so we don't forget. And we also want a reference to our PotPie date object. So let's go ahead and put PotPie, and let's go ahead and write the date, or you can write the birthday or something like that. And now in the body of our constructor, let's just go ahead and set name, set it equal to the name, and let's go ahead and set birthday that we declared up here, and set it equal to the date. So now we are in sync, we are good to go. But what we want to do now is go ahead and make another toString method. So let's go ahead and put public string toString, and just like we did in the PotPie class, in this method it's going to take no arguments, and for the body we want to return a string, of course. So string format, and for a format, I don't really like when it fills it in for you. You know, I want to do the work myself. And in our format, just go put my name is %s, and that's going to fill in your name. And then let's go ahead and put my birthday is %s. And here's where it gets kind of tricky. Name, birthday. So now, if you guys can understand the next thing I'm about to say, you'll understand the next thing I'm about to say. It sounds easy enough, but you'll understand the key concept of this tutorial. So now, whenever we need a string representation of this, what we're going to do is this. It's going to return my name is, and it's going to look right here to see what it wants to fill in for name. Well, the name was up here, and it's going to be whatever we gave it, passed it in. But for birthday, there isn't a really string named birthday. Birthday is just a reference to the day object. And again, what this means, since it's a reference to an object and not a string, anytime it needs a string from an object, it's gonna say, alright, anytime you need a string, and I'm only an object, I'm not a string, maybe I can help you out. Well, I'll go to my class and I'll go to the toString method, and then I can give you the information that you need. So when I put %s right here, you don't necessarily need to pass in a string object, or excuse me, a string variable. What you can do is pass in an object instead, and whenever it looks in that class, it implies via the toString method that this is the string you're looking for. So again, you can do two things when you're using this. You can either pass in a regular string, which is just like a bunch of letters, or you can pass in an object, and whenever you do pass in an object, it looks in that class and it looks to the toString method of that class. So that's two different ways when you're using the print format that you can do that. So now that we got a toString method, which is pretty much just